99% of men don't do this. Women love it. Sounds extreme maybe, but let me ask you this. How many times have you seen a guy who seems to have it all, yet still struggles to create deep, meaningful connections with women? It's not about looks, money, or confidence. The truth is, most men completely overlook certain small yet powerful gestures that can make them irresistible. And today, I'm about to reveal 7 hidden secrets that women secretly crave but rarely admit. These aren't the typical dating tips you've heard 100 times. These are subtle psychological triggers, backed by both science and ancient Stoic wisdom, that can transform the way women perceive you, making you unforgettable without trying too hard. Imagine this. What if you could tap into the subconscious desires that most women don't even realize they have? What if you could effortlessly stand out from 99% of men, not by chasing, not by proving yourself, but by understanding what truly makes a woman feel seen, desired, and emotionally connected? Here's the thing. If you don't know these secrets, you're at a major disadvantage. You could be missing out on building the kind of attraction that keeps her thinking about you long after you've left the room. That's why you need to stay until the end of this video. The final secret is the most powerful one, and once you understand it, you'll never look at attraction the same way again. Before we dive in, do me a favor. If you're serious about mastering these game-changing techniques, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the life-changing insights coming your way. Let's get started. Secret 1. The power of touch before intimacy. Picture this. You're on a date. The conversation is flowing. She's laughing. Everything seems to be going well. But something feels off. You can sense that the connection isn't quite there. She's engaged, but not fully drawn in. You drop her off, send follow-up text, and then silence. No response. What happened? Most men focus only on words when trying to build attraction. They think a great conversation is enough. But for women, connection isn't just verbal. It's physical and emotional. And there's one incredibly underrated way to create that connection. Touch. Not in a pushy or aggressive way. Not in a way that makes her uncomfortable, but in a subtle, intentional, and deeply meaningful way. One of the most overlooked gestures women crave is a simple, gentle massage before intimacy. It sounds simple, right? But here's why it's powerful. For women, emotional connection is just as important, if not more, than physical attraction. A well-placed, non-sexual touch communicates more than words ever could. It says, I see you. I care about you. I want you to feel safe and comfortable with me. The key is intent. If you're just going through the motions, it won't work. But if you're present, engaged, and actually paying attention to how she responds, she'll feel it. As Marcus Aurelius once said, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one. Most men never understand this. That's why they remain part of the 99% who struggle with emotional intimacy. But the few who do create deep, lasting connections women can't forget. Secret 2. Flirting with confidence and respect. Most men misunderstand flirting. They either overdo it, coming across as pushy and desperate, or they hold back too much, afraid of making a mistake. The truth? Women love flirting, but only when it's done with confidence, subtlety, and respect. Flirting isn't about impressing her with false jokes or exaggerated compliments. It's about keeping things playful, light, and engaging. Think of it like a dance. You lead, she follows, but neither of you should feel forced. The best way? Teasing in a fun, light-hearted way. If she says she loves a certain food, you might reply, really? That's the best you've got? Clearly, you've never tried my cooking. It's a subtle challenge that keeps the conversation fun while sparking attraction. Good flirting isn't about approval. The moment you try too hard, you lose your edge. Women are drawn to men who are comfortable in their own skin, men who can joke, stay relaxed, and never beg for validation. From a Stoic perspective, a high-value man doesn't flirt to win a woman over. He flirts because he enjoys the interaction itself. He remains emotionally grounded, never desperate. His body language, his eye contact, his calm presence, these speak louder than any pickup line. Master this, and attraction shifts in your favor instantly. Secret 3. The power of touching her hair at the right moment. Most men completely overlook this, but women love it when a man knows how to touch their hair, done at the right moment. It creates instant emotional connection. Done wrong, it feels awkward or intrusive. Why does it work? The scalp is one of the most sensitive areas of the body. A gentle touch on her hair sends subtle yet powerful signals of intimacy, trust, and attraction. But the key is timing. Imagine this. You're talking, she's smiling, leaning in, and at just the right moment, you brush a strand of hair away from her face. That single action, done with intention and confidence, says more than words ever could. This isn't about impulse. It's about restraint. A stoic man acts with presence and awareness. He doesn't touch because he wants to. He touches because the moment is right. That's what creates a connection she'll never forget. Secret 4. The subtle power of a hand on her back in public. It might seem small, but this gesture speaks volumes. A simple, confident touch on a woman's lower back as you guide her through a crowd or walk together communicates leadership, confidence, and protection. Most men either overlook it or hesitate. But women don't need grand displays of masculinity. They need subtle signals that you're grounded and aware. Done calmly, this simple gesture says, I'm present, I'm confident, I'm leading. The touch should be light but intentional. Picture this. You're walking to a restaurant. You open the door, your hand briefly rests on her lower back as you guide her in. Quiet leadership, silent confidence, magnetic presence. Secret 5. Being her protector in small ways. Being a protector doesn't mean saving her in dramatic situations. Women today are independent and strong. But here's the truth. They still crave a man who makes them feel safe in subtle, consistent ways. It's not about fighting someone for her. It's about how you react when someone is rude, how you ensure she gets home safely, how you stand by her in uncomfortable situations. Small actions, big impact. A stoic man doesn't panic. He doesn't overreact. He stays calm under pressure, steady, reliable. That quiet strength makes a woman feel safe in ways she won't always admit, but she'll always remember. Secret 6. The psychological effect of mentioning a dream about her. This one's subtle, but powerful. Imagine saying casually, "You know, I had the strangest dream about you last night." Then pause. Let her curiosity build. 9 times out of 10, she'll lean in and ask, "Really? What was it about?" You don't need to invent something dramatic. Keep it simple. "I don't remember all of it, but we were just sitting in a cafe talking about something deep, and it felt really nice." This works because it's not forced. A dream feels organic, subconscious. It plants the idea that she's been on your mind without pressure. Women love mystery, subtlety, and emotional depth. This creates all 3. Secret 7. The well-groomed beard and primal attraction. You might think a beard is just style, but science says otherwise. Women often associate beards with strength, maturity, and protection, qualities that trigger primal attraction. Think about it. Warriors, leaders, kings, philosophers. Beards were symbols of wisdom and masculinity. Today, the association remains. A well-groomed beard communicates self-respect, discipline, and confidence. But the key is grooming. A messy beard signals laziness. A clean, intentional beard signals presence and self-mastery. It frames your face, sharpens your jawline, enhances your expressions, making you appear more powerful without saying a word. As Marcus Aurelius said, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. In the same way, your appearance reflects your discipline. A beard isn't just facial hair, it's a statement. Final conclusion, applying these secrets with confidence. At this point, you've unlocked 7 hidden secrets most men overlook. Yet each one taps into powerful psychological triggers that build trust, intrigue, and attraction. Let's recap. Touch before intimacy builds emotional connection. Flirting with respect sets you apart. Touching her hair at the right moment sparks chemistry. A hand on her back signals quiet leadership. Protecting her in small ways builds deep trust. Mentioning a dream plants emotional intrigue. A well-groomed beard taps into primal attraction. But here's the key. Don't force it. Attraction isn't about ticking off a checklist. It's about presence, confidence, and self-awareness. Let these gestures flow naturally. The more effortless it feels, the more powerful it becomes. And remember, these secrets don't just make you attractive to women. They make you a better man overall. Confidence, self-mastery, quiet strength, purpose. That's what truly sets you apart. So now it's up to you. Will you remain like the 99% of men who overlook these small but powerful behaviors? Or will you apply what you've learned, elevate your presence, and step into the 1% who truly get it? If you're ready to start, drop a comment below and tell me which secret surprised you the most. And if you found value in this, hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more life-changing insights. This is just the beginning. Stay strong, stay sharp, and start applying what you've learned today.